ass did. But then it's like weird because it's like she's like, don't curse. And then I would go to my dad's house and he would just be screaming at the fucking football game. He'd be like, you fucking idiot, fumbling the ball, you moron. And then I'd just be sitting there. He'd be like, and I'd be like, if I said something, I'm like, Dad, why can't I say fuck? And he would like turn around and try and throw an object at me. And then I'd be like, what?
I still to this day don't curse. That. I don't curse in front of my parents.
Here's the thing. I don't recommend it, but there comes to a point where you're almost...
a lot of my friends are like, Mom, fuck off.
You're
like,
okay, son. You're incapable of controlling yourself. I'm incapable of controlling yourself. And I went to my mom, and I'm around my mom, and I'm talking about stuff, and I'm like, that's fucking dumb as shit. And she'll like start laughing and stuff, and I'm like, why are you laughing? And she's like, because you're fucking cursing like a sailor. And I'm like, you just said fuck. She's like, I fucking curse because I'm old.
Because I'm a human.
I'm like, fuck you, I'm 24. And then she'll like lose her shit.
The thing is, it's about showing respect to people that you would think like
exactly
wouldn't prefer to hear that kind of language.
My parents would not prefer to hear that.
And that's fine.
Yeah, but my stepdad doesn't want to.
When I was living there, I had like I was a master. When I talk to my friends, I curse so much. I curse
when your parents came around,
when my parents were around, I could somehow just filter that. But now when I'm on Skype to them because they're back in Ireland, the other day I was like, that's fucking shit, and then I was like,
and they were like,
and then my mom was like, yeah, it is, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's different. Like my mom definitely, she treats me like an adult because she realizes that I'm going through adult things, I guess. But
little does she know.
Yeah, little does she know that I'm just going out buying candy and having a heyday. I'm like,
no, that's
some Laffy Taffies, and I'm gonna,
dude, that is fucking gummy bears.
I'm gonna binge drink the whole weekend.
Oh, that's $2.10 actually in Wawa.
With $1.50, you're not gonna get very far.
No, I'm gonna like steal drinks from binges.
Oh, sweet dude.
Wait, what was that delicious meal you said you could get for $1.50 recently?
You go to McDonald's or you get a McDouble and you dress it up like a Big Mac.
Snapper knows all the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
I worked at McDonald's, I didn't know that.
You just get a burger, it's even cheaper.
Have it your way, son. Go get the cheapest shit and be like, hey, can you put lettuce on that? And tomatoes? And secret sauce.
And an extra patty, please.
And
extra buns for that extra patty, please.
And extra food you have laying around, just to throw that around.
This slice of cheese.
They always charge for cheese, but nobody gives a shit about lettuce.
Nobody cares like when you get charged for cheese. No one's like, oh, you're gonna put cheese on it? Unless they're like lactose intolerant, which that's why they asked, do you want cheese on it?
Dude, cheese makes the damn burger.
But it's like, that's something I hate when I'm like ordering a fucking Big Mac and it's like, do you want cheese on it? And it's like, fucking yeah, obviously, but it's like, oh, people have like,
or you can go buy one of those $1 cheeseburgers, and you buy one of those $1 side salads, and then you break apart the salad and put all the salad on your cheeseburger. So all it is lettuce and tomato and stuff, and then you have an ultimate cheeseburger that you didn't pay $6 for.
Holy goddamn smokes!
You just have to open it appropriately.
Stamper. You've lived.
Yeah, I've been homeless. I know how to stretch my food budget.
I've been homeless. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, being homeless sucks.
Sure does. I know a few McDonald's tips. Like, if you want to get freshly made stuff, just ask for like no tomatoes or something. They have to make it fresh.
Yeah, say you're allergic.
Yeah, say you're allergic. They have to fucking go to another room and make it. Actually, that's not true, but they should.
Do you remember when you used to buy clothes at like stores and stuff, and you only got like branded stuff? Like you would go into malls and you'd be like, Mom, I have to go to the skate shop because I have to get the newest, coolest brand of skateboard stuff because I gotta be a poser.
Yeah.
It was like, okay. But now it's just kind of like, you think about it, I still wear, like, I have like some fucking skate shoes on.
Skate shoes are the most comfortable shoes.
Yeah,
I don't care what people say.
But they're bar-laced to hell and back and shit, so it's just like, I'll never grow out of that style. I'm gonna be a fucking 80-year-old man wearing bar-laced skateboard shoes, and someone's gonna be like, you're a little too old for that. I'd be like, fuck you, dude. They're comfortable.
Skate shoes.
Fuck you non-geriatric fuck.
Actual quote from Corey Spass Kid. That's the joke.
We shouldn't have ate so many wings and got so wasted before we did this podcast. Thanks for tuning in to Sleepycast. I'm Stamper TV.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, Corey, let's do this together. 1, 2, 3. Hey gang, thanks for tuning in to Sleepycast. Make sure to check out the Patreon account, and also we have Twitter and Facebook because you have to follow us if you want updates on the Patreon.
That was the Drunken Idiocy Hour. Join us next time on Sleepycast. If I could fuck my own mouth, you'd never hear me speak again. Goodbye. This is a Sleepycast Lost episode. The Tinder Update, featuring Psychic Pebbles, Johnny Utah, Oni, and Niall. My name is Captain Dickhead. I've been fingering my pee hole for so long now that other men can fuck my pee hole.
Niall,
Yeah.
as a young, strapping, horny young man,
Yes.
that's
I'm all of those three things.
looking for Slash, you recently found Tinder.
Yeah.
Now, for all of our regular people who get sunlight, explain what Tinder is.
Well, I think I explained it on a
fucking eat rocks inside caves.
Let's cover it again, just for new listeners. Explain in your own words what Tinder is.
Well, Tinder is basically the most shallow possible way of meeting up with somebody, and they possibly dating them, possibly just friends, or possibly.
Okay, let's get to the chase. Possibly
Friends,
dating
my
guy.
ass.
Possibly-
Yeah, friends.
Well,
Here's what it's for.
It's for putting your dick.
Desperate gals get on, desperate guys get on, and they're like, I wanna fuck you. It's like, yeah, I wanna fuck you too.
yeah, but I'm gonna come across as the biggest sleazebag ever talking about this shit. However,
That's literally what Tinder is, though.
Yeah, well, Zach made a really good
It's-
point the other day when he said that Tinder is like where evolution. It's like that's it. That's like the peak of evolution right now, because all it is fuck no. It's like literally.
Yeah,
just,
it's like I was just saying, it's like the pinnacle. It's like everything evolved up to Tinder. Like
Yeah.
it's the point. We evolved to reproduce, so that's like the top. It's like
It's
we
like
fuck
you-
no, we fuck yes. It's like that's all it is. It's like yeah,
like
it's just bro
in
like
this
that.
in this like Twitter age of 140 characters and people have no fucking like attention span. It's like it's like perfectly just how to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
we fuck your tits. Okay, come see me.
Now, if Tinder existed in caveman times, Niall would have about like 20 mulatto children
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, you-
right
Well,
You'd have to kill a lot of animals to bring your children's skins.
Well,
out.
you see, the thing is, Tinder, I shouldn't. I'm being a little bit stupid in how I approach
Okay.
this,
Don't-
because
a little bit.
yeah, don't undersell yourself.
do you want me to oversell myself?
I would say it's shocking. It's shocking how you what you do.
Wait, okay, it's not what I do. Look,
It's who you do.
look, guys, I've
how
been
you
through
do
a
it.
really
Yeah,
hard
there you
breakup
go.
recently, and I know this isn't a reality show, but people deal with things differently, and I just, I need to be.
Get off the stage.
Like, if she's out fucking some dude, I'm like, well, I'm fucking a few.
Oh, dudes too. You know, you gotta get back.
Yeah,
to them.
exactly.
Let's just say one. I'm just gonna say one little thing that you mentioned to me. You mentioned on your girlfriend is on Facebook,
Yeah. As most people are.
and you're on Facebook.
Yeah.
You were explaining to me how you're kind of playing a game of sorts.
No, well,
Would you like to elaborate on that?
On the game you play.
it's not a game. It's more like,
To you, it is.
well, to me, it's more of a psychological thing to make me not want to fucking go to the nearest train track, strap my head down onto the track, wait for the train.
Hold on.
What?
You don't need to strap your head down. You just lay your head down.
it's
Oh yeah. Well,
No strapping is involved.
I want to
It's
ensure.
easy to do that.
I want to ensure the
Kids, if
cleanest.
you have a train track, just think about that.
You're
Whenever you get sad.
suicidal. Make sure to go to the nearest train track because it's very simple.
I want to ensure the cleanest chop, the cleanest Okay, so maybe they can tie it back together in like 20 years time or whatever. But anyway, so it's not so much of a game as a psychological thing, because I know this isn't a reality show or whatever, but I've been fucking dating this girl for a while, and after a week after it happened, she got a boyfriend, and I was like, fuck that shit, I'm going to go on Tinder. Well, it didn't really happen like that because I went on Tinder before I found out, and this is probably boring people, but anyway, so I was doing the Tinder thing, and it was mainly just kind of like to see what kind of people were on there, and it was like,
Wicked Hot Slash.
not really, like, it's really not Wicked Hot Slash.
Now you woke up and you said, "Hey, check out this Wicked Hot Slash, bro," and you started doing.
You know
your
what
own.
Tinder reminds me of?
What?
Do you ever see The Social Network?
Yeah.
Where that dickhead Mark Zuckerberg started off the movie by making that website where it's like
What's it called?
yes or no. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's like a real version of that. It's really kind of mean in a way.
It is.
Well,
mean,
but they don't know if you swipe.
It's like
left.
hot or not.
Yeah,
Is
but
it
if you're
hot
not
or
getting
not?
Yeah,
people
it's
saying
hot or
yes,
not.
then you're like, they're saying no.
yeah. Oh, Chris.
Niall,
Chris.
but,
Don't worry
now you had.
Don't worry about me. This is about you.
See, the thing about this site, this program, this app or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people do differentiate. You know, they segregate. They do swipe left or right. You don't do this. Your policy of getting the hottest memes in pussy in one go is to always swipe right, which means you always accept everybody.
Yeah, see, my way is more logical, and I'll tell you why. Because if you swipe right, the same people who are going to swipe you right will still swipe you right, except now you have a bigger selection if your standards are as low as mine. So you have a huge selection of gash. Like, I can just choose like who I want out of that.
Do you want the weed chick or the chick? John C. Reilly.
Let's cover. You're an I consider you a Tinder expert. Let's cover what are your like pointers for getting wicked hot slash on Tinder?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like a douchebag.
It's okay.
Can I tell you something
You
here?
know you're nice.
One night,
What?
Now came into me and he's like, Chris, look at this hot girl on Tinder. And I was like, okay. And then he showed me his opening line where it was like, it's like, wow, finally, a girl who's not called Alyssa or Alicia. And the girls are always like, yeah, okay, or Jasmine, right? And I was like, that's pretty clever. Now he's like, yeah, that's my opening line for everyone. I was like, no. He showed me every opening.
Okay, wait.
It's always the same fucking sentence.
Let me show you. Okay, let me tell you why I do that. And this does sound misogynist because I'm saying girls are predictable, but guys are equally as dumb and predictable. And that's not. I'm not just saying that just to fucking
You're a psychological master.
No,
of,
it's not.
Jason,
It's just not that hard because a lot of the people who go on there aren't the people with the most brain cells. So
You're like a supervillain on Tinder. You're like a Tinder
You're from
supervillain.
Psycho.
no.
You're Christian Bale.
No, not necessarily. Okay, so basically, what I was doing was saying
American
finally,
Psycho, that's Psycho.
someone not called Alyssa, like what,
You're basically lying and saying, wow, a girl is unique for once.
yeah, a girl is unique. So you kind of separate they so they're like, oh, and then you make them say, that's because I'm different, and then you go, oh yeah, that's why I messaged you or whatever. They're like, and then you get into this like thing, and
So
you can.
basically, you lie to these girls and say, all girls are predictable and stupid.
No, it's not all of them fall for it, man. But a lot of them do. Most, like
What happens-
99.9%
what happens to the
of
ones
them
who
do.
rejected? They say, fuck off.
No, they might reply or whatever, and they probably know what I'm up to.
Like, yeah, good one, faggot. And they block
You were saying your Irish descent also helps.
Yeah, see, I opened my bio with I'm from Ireland, and then that's just like slays gash
get 'em wet
in all corners. So what you do then? Chris, I was showing him this insanely hot girl I was talking to on it, except her name was actually Alyssa. So I couldn't use my line saying someone not called Alyssa or Jasmine.
I'd like to
change the sentence.
I'd like to see these quote unquote insanely hot girls.
So I'll show you right now, but her name was actually Alyssa, so I have to say finally someone not called Nicole or Jasmine.
She was pretty hot. One the other night. I could have sworn it was a picture off the bottle of like Aunt Jemima syrup.
That was because I was showing you because it was funny. I was showing you that girl because it was funny.
I was like, oh, there's not a picture out of at a supermarket. No, that's her.
Jeff, can I tell you what happened the other day?
Yeah, me and Chris have an amazing story.
Me
Like
and
about
Bob were sitting on the couch fucking each other, and then we were like, and then we were like,
wait, what?
no, never mind that. But then me and I was like, I was on Tinder, and I saved the picture of a girl because I knew it would make you laugh. And he was like, oh really? I did the same for you. And we were like, whoa. I was like, okay. And he's like, but mine's gonna be funnier than yours, I guarantee it. And I was like, I highly doubt that.
Yeah.
And then we both showed each other our phones at the same time, and it was the same girl.
Yeah.
And she looked exactly like John C. Reilly.
she did. Okay, look.
Show him the picture.
We sound like assholes here, but she did look exactly
looks
like John C. Reilly.
exactly like
So that's why we thought it was funny.
You guys like the townspeople at the Hunchback throwing tomatoes at the Hunchback. That is you guys.
No, we're not assholes.
Freak,
Oh, this is the hot.
If she looked like Christian Bale, I'd be equally
The one
like
you're meeting up
impressed.
with? Or
yeah.
no? Did she respond?
No, I will be.
Not that bad.
She's fucking hot, dude.
Oh, let's see. Wait.
She's not that foul.
Hey, hold on. Go back.
Hold on, but we need to emphasize a hot Tinder girl is like,
Nah, I guess her eyes are kind of straight. You ever notice people that like the crooked eyes?
Yeah, but she has nice eyes though. They're a little bit
Asian,
close
isn't she?
together, but she's a 9. Like,
You don't even notice it until you see a reverse image, gentlemen, and you're like, holy shit, your eyes are like...
yeah, like when you're drawing or painting and you have to like flip the canvas so you can see all the mistakes. Yeah. So anyway,
but the quote-unquote ugly girl that you guys called freaks, and you said you would...
I didn't say she was a freak. I said she looked like John C. Reilly.
You said...
she looked exactly.
She looks exactly like John
You
C.
said
Reilly.
she should be locked
Jeff,
away.
I will show you right now.
But the reason.
Hold on, stop showing people pictures, god damn it.
But the reason why this was so amazing is because there's literally infinite fucking
But
time.
she leads me to something else. I spoke to this girl.
What percentage are actually looking for guys, and what percentage...
100%.
I read something, I did a little research, and it seemed like it said girls just kind of like the attention. They don't even like...
Well, look, here's the thing, right?
The thing about Tinder is, if you're going on Tinder,
Yeah.
if you're expecting an actual relationship, you're a fucking idiot. Because it's for people who want to fuck.
You're not going to meet your wife on Tinder.
If you met your wife on Tinder, you can't trust her to not cheat on you.
I think I'm too fucking old for
It is a
Tinder.
sleep.
Well, I don't do it to find a relationship. Like that's not why. Like I'd probably do it why everyone else does it. You know?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do. Everyone else does it for the same reason.
You
Yeah.
want to
So
put your big fat lad in a little tight hole.
yeah. Well, you see, it kind of got a little bit out of hand. At one stage, about a week ago, when I had. Do I sound like I'm like bragging? Because I'm not. This is like this
No,
is
you're a maniac.
This is
No,
actually
continue.
this is
You can
actually
see the shame in your eyes.
this is actually shameful.
You were neck deep in Tinder.
Yeah, I dug too far into the rabbit hole, so to speak.
You were going multiple dates a day.
I woke up in this girl's house, and then that day I went on a train to meet this other girl who like we didn't do anything with the second girl, and she was really nice, and I really liked her. And then I went straight from her.
Asian girl.
Don't say that. Don't.
She was a Chinaman.
She was a chinko.
Don't say that.
But no, she's fucking nice, okay? Okay.
You said
And then,
you said her clothes was a little
believe
ice
you.
cream.
but then I
You said
went.
you couldn't tell the difference between her pussy and her eyeball.
Unlike the other girl that stole your money, but we'll get into that.
She did not steal my money.
You did, but go on.
Yeah, you got your money stolen.
Go on,
did
go
not
on. Let's continue this.
All right, we'll get to the bottom of
Continue,
this.
continue your bullshit on this one.
Okay, she did not steal my money, first of all. But anyway, I'm getting to that. So then I went from there. This is the biggest sleazebag move where I did feel like a crock of shit. So I went on to the train and I went to Philly to meet this other girl. And I knew what she was doing instantly. So we went to a bar and she was like,
Can you pay for this?
and I was like, oh. And then like after about 2 or 3 drinks that I paid for,
Yeah.
I just said, I know what you're doing. I know you're one of those fucking girls who goes on Tinder to get free drinks off dudes. And then she was so embarrassed. Like she was laughing really hard and
It's a
like
lot
she
of
was
work just for free drinks.
Yeah.
No, what kind of drinks did you buy? How much was it? How much did it put you out?
no, because I was
Not only did you buy drinks, but you had to buy the train, so that's $10 by itself.
Yes, yeah. So it sent me
What,
back.
$20 for this
It only
girl?
sent me back about like the whole thing only sent me back about $40. But I said I'm only spending.
Only $40. You're struggling to eat, my friend, and you're buying Tinder sluts
Dude.
drinks.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, I was like, okay, if she's one of these bitches, I'm only going to spend $20 on her, and I'm going to call her out after that. And I was
Why
like,
not even go?
no, because the $20 was worth the gas.
He didn't know. It's
The
like,
$20 was worth.
if you meet up right, and if she's like, buy me a drink, if you're like, yeah, you're like, okay, I feel kind of like an idiot now.
Yeah.
If she does it twice, you're like, okay, I see what she's doing. If she does it again, then I'll do it.
So the $20 is
If you
worth.
do it from the beginning, you'll look like an asshole.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I'm willing to pay $20 for this potential.
Go ahead.
You know why you're
Go ahead.
willing?
Pussy.
You know why?
Pussy.
Because when you get lost in the city with no money and no
Jeff, we're not at that part yet.
All right.
That's a different part.
Continue.
Yeah. Okay. So then, anyway, I went back to her house and we watched. Okay, she happened to be of African American descent,
Okay.
and
You used a different word,
That was the most
Niall.
politically correct thing I've ever heard you say.
Now when you got back, you used a slur of other
That's
words.
an
that is bullshit. That is absolute.
I said how was she?
Horseshit.
I said how was she? You started dancing
I'm
like
gonna
a
sue you for
cat.
defaming me. No, but anyway, then.
That stole your money, by the way.
Guys, I'm so sorry that you have to put this racist.
So anyway, I stayed there that night, and yeah, and I woke up in the morning, and I reserved $20 for the train, and that money wasn't there.
Okay, now let's stop right there.
Yeah.
Let's stop right there. Niall,
Wasn't
where
there.
did it go?
Where was it? In your
I'm
pocket?
thinking it was somewhere between
There's
the.
two options.
No, I know you. You keep your money in your wallet.
Is that correct? Is that right, Niall?
Did I keep my money in my wallet?
No, you do keep your money in your wallet. You have a wallet.
Yeah, I rarely. Well, I don't know.
Hold on. No,
Oh, very
if you had two $1 bills, you might put it in your pocket, but not a 20. You wouldn't put a 20 in your pocket loosely.
That's
I may
stupid.
put a 20 in
You
my
did.
pocket.
You did not.
You didn't.
I can't remember. I was kind of drunk.
So either you spent the money or she stole it. Those are the only two options, man.
I don't think she stole my money because she didn't seem like the kind of. Wait. Are you profiling here?
I'm not profiling. I'm profiling you for being stupid for losing $20. You got your money stolen.
No, this is how you describe it. You're like, yeah, I had $20, but then I couldn't find it. It's like, was it in your wallet? Yeah. It's like, what else would have happened? It fell out.
I might have. I don't know.
That Tinder whore would never steal my money.
Yeah. The girl who was using you for money all night wouldn't steal your money, you big dumpling.
Well, look, the fact that I did not give her the amount of money, the fact that I did not give her the amount of money that she wanted made it
got it
better.
anyways.
No, made her want
Still.
it more because I was putting my
And she
foot
got it
down.
from you when she fucking stole it from you.
And she left you in her house all day. You should have stolen something back.
Well, I woke up. I didn't know at that stage.
Of course you did. Your money was gone at that stage.
She had to go to the doctor in the morning, and she told me she was going to buy.
Get her STD.
STDs.
Oh, yeah. So listen.
Got to get her abortion.
So she told me. God damn it. Well, anyway, so she told me she goes. I know
abortion. You go on.
So she told me
Oh,
she
so
goes.
you
She
pay
goes.
for it,
I'm going to buy you a Subway sandwich, which means she was willing to spend money on me. So she
Yeah,
said.
from your $20 bill.
Yes, she stole it from you. So
Here, I have 20
guarantee
bucks,
you,
Lyle.
she tried to justify her stealing. That's how she does it.
Well, maybe, but however, look. Okay, so
Yeah, brush it
this-
off.
All right, no, this isn't that point, right? So I was sitting in her house for about 3 hours, wanting to
Wait,
go
what-
home,
what'd you
but I
do?
was like, should I just wait for my Subway sandwich? And I didn't know if it was rude or not. And then I was sitting there waiting for my Subway.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
You were hanging out for several hours in
For a
this
Subway
strange girl's
sandwich.
apartment waiting
She
for
had
a
like
sandwich.
8 cats.
What does that got to do with the, what is that got to do with the
What does
kid?
that have to do with
I don't know
it?
what-
They
I don't know
kept me
what's happening
company.
anymore.
They kept me company.
Okay, that's fair.
That's right.
You should
Really
have taken
wanted
one.
that Subway sandwich.
Yeah, so she had 8 cats. They kept me company.
Were they black cats?
Wait, why do you say that? Some of them, yeah. Some of them were
I
black.
don't know. I'm just saying.
There was a big gray cat.
They're
Oh, I love.
unlucky because they're unlucky.
I did love her cat. Like a lot of them were like little baby cats.
Aw.
And but like, oh, I felt kind of bad because she has a dog which is kind of like a pit bull, which she
You gotta
leaves.
steal a lot of
Which
money.
she kind of
off
leaves.
theater guys to pay for cat food.
Which she leaves in a cage for a lot of the day. Just in a little cage, and I feel bad for that dog, but he's very playful too. But anyway, that's aside from the point. So I was there until about 4:30. And I was like, okay, if she's not...
Hold on. Did she say I'll be back in a little bit with the sandwich, or I'm going to
No,
work?
she never clarified how long it was going to take her to go to the doctor, but I thought she goes to the doctor.
Dude, she bailed. She did what you did. She went to fucking another Tinder guy, man.
Other guys.
She
took the
Tindered.
bag.
She nailed you, dude.
Do you think I give a
She
fuck?
nailed you.
Nailed you.
Do you think I give a
She
fuck?
took 20 nailed you, dude.
Wipe the tear off your face now.
I don't give a fuck if she fucked
And you know
three
who else
guys.
got nailed? Jeff got nailed.
Right.
Got nailed so hard.
Explain this part.
Okay,
Niall.
so Jeff did get nailed, but wait, let's not make nailed a thing. 'cause I don't want people.
I shouldn't even laugh. It's like I should be
making
mad.
moves.
I should be mad at you, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, you see,
At least
but,
it's funny.
But Jeff, I think I'm able to actually give my point of view right now, like
Go ahead.
here from now.
But-
So anyway, she goes. We were sitting down. I was eating my Subway sandwich. We were watching It's Always Sunny, and then she goes, "Are you gonna go soon?" I was like, "Bitch, I'm eating my sandwich." And then I ate my sandwich, and then I left. And then
We're like, okay.
no. Okay. Yeah. No. It was more like no. Actually, okay. I will give an accurate description of what happened. We were watching It's Always Sunny, and she
What was
goes.
the episode?
It was the one where they try out for the Philly Eagles.
It's a funny one. Go.
Yeah. And then we were eating the yeah. And then she like I was waiting all this time just for my sandwich, and then in the middle of my sandwich, she was like, "Are you gonna go soon?" It's like. If you wanted me to go before, why would you still buy me the sandwich? Anyway, that's aside from the point. And then I go, okay, how the fuck do I get home? Because I was in the middle of Philly City, and I don't know the city. That's the first time I was at the city.
Now, this is another
soulmate
aspect of it
kicked
too.
you out.
You went in the middle of the city.
Yeah, but I asked her for directions. So she goes, get this line, this train line here to here, then change over where you
Whose
changed yesterday.
responsibility is it?
And then all around that time, I was like, okay, and I wasn't really paying attention like an idiot. But anyway, I kept walking around, and I was just walking towards the big buildings to get into the main city because I thought that there'd be and then I called, and then I looked at my wallet just before I got to the train place, and I was like, yeah, I have no money. And then I put it back in my pocket, and I was like, what am I?
Wait, so hold on. Go back to that again. You opened your wallet.
I opened my wallet.
Right, you opened your wallet.
Well, I naturally.
Where it would be?
Naturally, I would check
You
every.
were robbed.
I checked my
ask you.
pockets too.
You slept over. Was she awake before you that morning?
They're like.
See, just take.
My pants were exactly where I left them.
Yeah, because you put it back,
I'm just
so
using,
you wouldn't notice.
I'm not Batman here. I'm just using rudimentary detective skills, and I've already figured it out. Case solved.
Typical case of being robbed. Well, why do you look so dumbfounded? It obviously happened.
I don't feel like she would rob me.
Why? Because she's like your first time seeing her ever?
Well, I've seen girls for the first time, and I can judge scumbags and not scumbags.
Obviously not.
I'm from Ireland. I can tell who. Well, I guess anyway. But so she.
No, did you F her?
Did you frig her now? Did you put in the finger and twist?
Oh, that's not the best part, though.
No. Well, there's an element to that's interesting also. Now,
It is an interesting element.
Did you put your little white pigtail cock into a big black bush.
She was the
big-
Beyonce
her
type
big-
of black girl, not the Precious type of black girl.
You said she was about 800 pounds.
No, I did not.
You said you said she had a peg leg.
You said she had rings around her neck and these big hoop earrings with a bone in her nose.
Rings around her neck. What the fuck?
You said she had one tooth.
So I checked my wallet, and there was
Robbed money.
no money.
Yeah, because it was robbed.
Or spent, or lost.
She bought it something
Just
for
some,
herself and all her 8
African
cats.
American
No,
fingerprints. In
I
your
know you
wallet.
very well, and you are good with money because you don't make that much money.
Yeah.
So you were robbed.
Well, I may or may not have been robbed, but that's aside from the point because I had
deny it.
because I just didn't. I wasn't denying it. If I thought I would get robbed, I got robbed. I'd say it.
So who are you gonna call?
Who are you?
So I called my friend Stamper, and I was like, Stamper, I got myself in a bit of a pickle here. I'm lost in Philly with no money, and we live about 45 minutes away. Can you please do me the favor of picking me up because I'm an asshole? And then he was like, no, I'm in San Diego. And I was like, what? And then he was like, yeah, man. And then he tried to tell me how to get to the city hall, which was like, so I was like, oh my god. And he was like, he was offering to like wire me money and shit, but I didn't have my fucking bank account or my routing number. So I